Hi, I'm Ishank, and in this video we will discuss the 6 things you need in an ideal career. Shockingly, money is not one of them. If you watch the video till the end, you'll know exactly why. Now, why do you need an ideal career? Why doesn't any career that just pays for your bills enough? You see, in the last 2 decades, extensive studies have been held over the Oxford University, and the scientists there found out that an average career lasts for about 80,000 hours. That's 40 years of your life. Now, an average person lives for about 80 years. And if you do the maths, you see one decision of your life can affect almost half of your life. The sad part is over 80% of people, they hate their jobs. So if you randomly meet 5 people, 4 of them would hate their jobs. Just think about it. Now imagine living a life that way for 40 years. How miserable existence would that be? You see, the internet is full of vague advices. Follow your passion, do what you love. Now, not only is that a very vague and impractical advice, but I think it's also very stupid. So here are the 6 factors you should consider to shape your ideal career in the order of most important to least important. Factor number 1, work that you are good at. Not only does that give you a sense of achievement, but it also tremendously shoots up your satisfaction in your career. Along with that, it also brings you a lot of other benefits. Just like if you are good at what you do, you will be able to demand the salary that you want. You will be able to negotiate the projects that you work on, and you will also be able to negotiate on the people that you bring into those projects. Isn't that great? Just take as an example, if you're somebody who loves art, but if you're not good at it, you will only end up being a graphic designer for just another company, and you will not end up loving what you do, and you will not have a satisfactory career. Now, this does not mean that you have to be really good at what you do from the very start. As an example, imagine if you have to be into sales, you should be able to think, you should be able to articulate your thoughts, and you should be able to speak comfortably and fluently. Everything else as a skill of sales can be built on top of that, but those things are prerequisites. So try to understand your strengths, try to recognize them, and form your career on top of them. Factor number 2, work that helps others. Now, humans lose interest in their career if they feel their career is not adding value to other people's life. Take the example of fashion designing. Now, according to the surveys that were held, 90% of people thought that what they do is not meaningful. And take that example, compare that to the profession of a doctor or a nurse, where most of these people thought that they were adding value to the society. A quick fact here, on an average, a doctor saves 4 lives in their career, and maybe that helps you relate why these careers, healthcare, are more satisfactory than being into fashion designing, for example. Factor number 3, work that is engaging. Now, the kind of work that draws you in, holds your attention, and gives you the sense of flow, the sense where the time just flies by, is at the end of the day more satisfactory. And for this, there have to be 4 factors that have to be met. Factor number 1 in this, the freedom to decide how you perform your task. Factor number 2, clear tasks that are marked from start to the end. Number 3, variety in the types of tasks. And number 4, feedback to know how you are doing those tasks and how well are you faring in it. As an example, take the use case of playing video games. All these 4 factors are met, plus the games are very engaging, so you never know how the time passes by and how quickly the time flies by. But here is the interesting part. Since this example of the career does not meet the past 2 examples, especially the example of adding value to the society, this career is not fulfilling. Factor number 4, work with supportive colleagues. Now, I hope everyone here agrees that if you hate your colleagues and if you hate your boss, your life is going to be hell and you will end up hating your career. So for you to have a successful, satisfying career, you need to have good relationships at work. Surprisingly, the most important factor here that was found according to the studies was that if you seek out help, if your colleagues are willing to help you, that is a good factor. So look for that in your next career. Factor number 5, lack of major negatives. Now, a quick spoiler here, money is going to be a very small part here, which means that in this, the lack of major negatives, if you are paid very unfairly, it is going to be unsatisfying for you. And there are other factors, like if your work is, let's say, 2 hours hours of commute away back and forth, it's going to be unsatisfying for you. If the hours are very long, or if the job security is kind of uncertain, it's going to be unsatisfying for you. Final factor number 6, work that fits your personal life. And this means that what you do has to be sustainable over a long time. It's not like you pick a career and you do that for 5 years and then you say, okay, I'm done. No, it's going to be unsatisfactory for you. It is something that you have to do for a long time, hopefully for 80,000 hours or 40 years. I hope this video gave you more clarity and now you will be able to choose a better career for yourself. And by the way, if you're thinking of moving abroad, remember to watch this video just to see if you're evaluating it the right way. Till then, aim higher, be better, and I'll see you soon.